1 month, 2 months, 4 years, 10 years. Life is very unpredictable, isn't it? And life can be pretty... And on a daily, you're probably asking yourself, how am I gonna make it? Why aren't things working out? And why aren't I making money after so long? L after L. But when you do start seeing something blossom, that creepy little feeling comes in. Oh, you don't deserve this. Oh, you shouldn't be here. Oh, you're not legit. Imposter syndrome. And if that's something that you're going through right now, or you've gone through, you and I can relate, even if it's a little bit. I used to be constantly trapped in my own thoughts, being my own biggest fan, yet my own biggest enemy. So in this video, I'll be showing you how I went from this to this, how I gained mental freedom, emotional freedom, creative freedom, and further opening up my creative potential. Self-awareness and reflection. Why do you desire this, and what motivates that? Know thyself. We all have aspirations to be great at what we do, aspirations to reach new heights never before reached, but no matter how unique our aspirations are, they are governed by this thing, time. As a kid, I aspired to have such and such amount of money, such and such accolades by such and such an age, but look at me now, still broke chasing my dream with a smile on my face. I'm pretty sure you can hear it. Would my younger me be proud of me, or would he consider me a failure? Letting go of superficial wants and needs such as fame, money, and accolades is the real victory, is what I'll tell him, because it frees your mind and your heart. It'll open up your mind to so much creativity. And I say this because how many of us create things for the sake of mass appeal, therefore putting ourselves in a box because they may not like it, they may not click it, they may not watch or listen anymore if I put this in it, that in it. Now, I'm not saying that money and recognition in what you do is not important. We all want to be paid and acknowledged for the work that we do. But it's the love and the chase for these things that will kill you internally. So stay true to yourself and shift your mind onto your purpose. Not money, not fame. Inner growth. Shift your focus towards your inner self. A lot of times we get too caught up in what do I look like? What am I wearing? How do people see me? But how do you see yourself? What's inside of you? What are your virtues? What are your qualities? Focus on those things, and those things will be reflected in the creative arts that you do. What is the state of your heart? Whatever the state of your heart is, will be reflected in your creativity. If you don't like yourself, that will be reflected in your art. And if you like yourself, that will be reflected in your art too. So whatever the purpose of your creative outlet is, so if the purpose of your creative outlet is healing, make sure that you yourself are healed internally too. Because a sick person cannot heal other people. They can only relate, but they cannot truly heal. I remember when I was young, I'll come back from school, turn my PlayStation 2 on, grab a disc, throw it in, and I could wait for my PlayStation for 20 minutes if I have to play a game. But now, if a YouTube video doesn't load instantly, I'm off. This is what many of us like to call the microwave generation. We want everything instantly. If it doesn't work now, we don't care about it anymore. And with the world getting faster and faster, people getting famous quickly, people, getting clout, we are conditioned to think that if it doesn't work straight away, that's it, move on to something else. But a shift in mentality that I've had is practicing gratitude and patience, hand in hand. Knowing that things work out for the good, and also knowing that what I am and what I have is enough, no matter the outcome. Now, this begs the question, how does one practice patience and gratitude? Well, they go hand in hand with the first couple of points that I made about self-awareness and the condition of your inner self. Like the first point says, spend more time and become more aware of your emotions, your thoughts, your purpose, your desires and motivations. And for patience, you gotta dwell in the present, not the future, not constantly thinking about what you don't have, what you want, what you wish you had. So spend time in the present cultivating your gifts. Time crumbles things. Everything grows old under the power of time and is forgotten through the lapse of time. Some of us desire to live like gods amongst men. But what kind of a God is affected by time? As much as we may desire things in this life, we have to recognize that our human desires are also very limited. The moment that I embrace the idea of being a small part of the larger picture that God is painting, the more free that I became. I'm not the main character anymore. As much as it is my life, I'm not the main character of life. I play but a small role in life. And in that, I try to impact as many people as I can without putting too much pressure on myself, but using my art, my creativity to be and to give the very best version of me, because nobody else can do me. You gotta live and represent the best you that you can be. And many people have ways that they find who they are. But for me, I found myself through Christ. I found peace, knowing that there's a larger picture. There's somebody who's out there who guides my footsteps. Now, favorite verse of mine is Proverbs 19:21. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. It's not saying that God doesn't care about your desires or wants or whatever. But this really speaks on guiding you into the direction that will fulfill you and me. And understanding that this life is not about me, really sets you free. And if you can find a greater purpose to yourself than just like what you want to do, you'll reach new depths in your creativity. Comparisons to other people will stop, because there's nobody who can do you like you can do you. So be you.
Go where no one knows my name. Real say this ain't no fame to claim. We can't escape this life, but I would love to try. Oh, to run away from this life. I want to run away to find paradise. A place with no wars, no violence and no pressure.